Wilson, Kanye West and Neo.
I made it through the rain.
Tons of you out there are absolutely in love with John Barrowman. Now, we've been telling you during the show about Chris Moyles' campaign to get the Torchwood star, Mr. Barrowman, in the charts. And Cotton actually caught up with John earlier to see how he was feeling about it all.
I made it through the rain.
This is incredible. How does it feel to have the highest new entry in this week's chart?
Well, I guess the laugh says it all. It's kind of like a phenomenon. I mean, the album was released in November of last year, and you think, okay, it's had its kind of life, and if it sells something beyond that, you're really chuffed and happy and pleased. But you do not expect now something like this to happen, for a song to go into the charts.
It's brilliant. And look, Chris Moyles is obviously responsible for getting many tracks into the chart, as well as your own, like Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls, Billy Piper's Honey to the Bee, Peter Andre, Mysterious Girl, and now John Barrowman's I Made It Through the Rain.
Listen, if I'm with the Andre, I'm pleased.
Team Andre.
By the way, I made a bet with him.
Oh,
I said,
dear.
if it does go into the charts, and if it goes like any better, it does any better than number 15,
right?
He gets to come round to my house, and we get to have a slumber party in pajamas. And he said, if we have the pajamas, I want cookies and milk.
Now, obviously, your album is made up of stage songs. Are you going to be appearing on stage anywhere soon?
I'm going to be in La Caja Fall, starting on September 14th in the West End, where it's going to be a very different role for me, Fern, because normally on television I'm a time-traveling hero, and this time on stage I'm going to be a red-headed drag queen.
Love it. Why not? Change it up.
Absolutely. Mix it up a little bit.
Will you be seeing Scott Mills the musical, do you reckon? Are you up for that?
Scott said to me when I was on the show a couple of weeks ago, he said, would you be interested in playing Scott Mills?
Oh.
And I said, I would give it a go.
Do you think you could channel the Mills?
He's very handsome. I think I could channel him.
You reckon you could do it?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
And also, I hear a rumour you're appearing as Robin Hood in Panto in Cardiff. Is that correct?
That is correct. We did it last year in Birmingham, and it was the biggest and most successful panto in the history of pantomime.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, and so we've decided to take it a little bit around the country and go to Cardiff, because obviously I have a house in Cardiff, and that's where I am sitting right now, stunned, watching the sea as I'm talking to you.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to donning green tights and running around in Cardiff?
My Robin Hood doesn't wear tights.
No?
No, but what I do every year, as I did it last year, on one show, I will wear tights, and we always try to raise money for children in need, and if we raise a certain amount, I wear the tights. So
I love it.
Again this year.
It's a great incentive.
Yeah. So girls and guys, you get to come see the show if we raise a certain amount of money and see me in tights.
The tights are going on. Now look, let's talk about David Tennant, who I know is an absolutely lovely man.
Yes.
Recently, you were on the receiving end of a snog, I believe.
Oh yeah, and it was Captain Jack on the show in Series 1 when Christopher Eccleston was the doctor, got to kiss him.
Right.
And I used to always joke and say, because David's a mate, and not in any other way than just being a friend. And I always joke with people and say he's really sexy.
Yeah.
And people would say, have you ever kissed him? So when we were at the Comic Con, the big sci-fi convention in America, I came on stage. We were doing a launch of the new series of Doctor Who and also Torchwood in America, and I walked on stage and he walked over to me and he kissed me.
Wow.
On the lips.
Look at that. He does love a good snog, doesn't he? He's kissed Davina McCall as well at some point.
Yes, he has.
So he's a real snogger, that Tennant, isn't he?
Yeah,
wow.
and just between you and me,
is it good?
He's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, really good.
Well, look, John Barrowman, just keep looking at the ocean this morning and having a lovely time, because you are in the top 40. Congratulations, the highest new entry.
And I just want to say thank you to yourself, to Chris, and to all the Radio 1 listeners. Thank you very much.
13. It's a non-mover at 13. Boom, boom, pow, the Black Eyed Peas.